I think it's important to explore because us as human beings, we're made up out of the environments that mold us. And when we don't explore, we become molded just by the atmosphere that we know. Before I moved to Lancaster, I was a traveling nomad living in a van in national forests and state parks, and I worked as a head cook on a yoga sanctuary in Hawaii, and was really just kind of living a very nomadic life until I started a family, and so now Lancaster is my home. I would say it was really challenging. I mean, I'd moved here and immediately started working at Water Street Mission at the health service clinic. So that was really great to be, briefly involved in the community. But then once the shutdown happened, I obviously was at home like most people. But the good news was that I still got to know, our community. I was still working alongside our physicians and our nurses who volunteer to provide free medical care to our impoverished communities. So although it was really challenging to just be inside, I was still getting to know people from within the confines of my small Orange Street apartment. So the business that I run now just kind of started out as me as an amateur photographer wanting to get out and explore this new city that I was finally able to go out into. Unique Lancaster experiences started with me researching and learning the history of this city, and then finding out through organizations like the African American Historical Society that there's a rich history with the Green Book and with the Underground Railroad here, and me wanting to share that with people. However, a lot of people are timid to learn about that history because it reveals something that we've suppressed for many years. So by making it a part of a food tour, I was able to get the attention of a lot more people on a grander scale and teach them about Lancaster's contribution to the Underground Railroad, and also visit the sites of the Green Book while we get to support entrepreneurs and culturally diverse food vendors around Lancaster. Just getting to know the local shop owners and our local market stand operators is what has grown this from just a small photography business into the only Black-owned tourism company in the state of Pennsylvania. My message to Lancaster community is just to continue to embody a spirit that encourages entrepreneurship. Continue to share the posts, to share the Facebook pages and the Instagrams, and share the business cards. Continue to grow the community boards that are all around our community that help us to foster entrepreneurship and allows women to grow the desires that we have in our heart. You just have one life, and you really have to embrace the life you have now, do the things that you're passionate about, don't be afraid, and speak that positivity into yourself if there's nobody else to speak it into you.